Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, parents, family, and friends of the graduates. My name is Stephen Wong. I am one of the assistant principals at South City High School. Here are a few announcements. We respectfully ask you to refrain from leaving your seat to take photographs or record video during the ceremony. Professional photographs will be taken as the student cross the stage today. We also ask that you remain seated to facilitate the movement of the graduates. Thank you in advance for understanding. We will now begin our 105th commencement ceremony. Please silence all mobile electronic devices. Please refrain from leaving your seats to take photographs during the ceremony. Stay socially distanced throughout the ceremony and keep your mask on. Hold your applause and enthusiasm for any single student. Give the entire graduating class the ovation they deserve at the appropriate time. Finally, please remain seated until the graduates finish exiting during the ceremony. Thank you very much.
Good morning, South San Francisco Unified School District Board members, Vice President Mina Richardson, and Trustee John Baker, Assistant Superintendent of Business Services, Mr. Ted O, administration, faculty, staff, parents, and family and members of the class of 2021. I would like to welcome everyone here to South San Francisco High School's 105th graduation ceremony. It has been a historical 14 months, and we are excited to be able to have an in-person graduation to celebrate each of our students in front of me. As we begin this ceremony, I would like to invite Kevin Yang to the stage to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
May I ask everyone to please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I would now like to invite Bibi and Juan to come sing the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? I would now like to invite our Salutatorian, Kellen Lamb.
Welcome, family, friends, teachers, staff, administration, Principal Asbra, Board of Trustees, and the class of 2021. We are finally here. After 4 years of hard work and nostalgic memories, we are gathered here to celebrate our graduation, as well as our final farewell. However, we couldn't have done it alone. With the support of teachers, family, friends, and the other special people in our lives, we were able to triumph to get to this moment. First, I want to thank my parents and my sister for giving me the gifts of support, humor, and resilience. And most important of all, love. So I want to say this message to my family in public for the first time. I love you. I want to thank Ms. Wenzel for not messing up my sleep schedule and giving the whole class L's, but for teaching us that the real L, learning, is beyond the surface of the text. Mr. Kelly, for spreading positivity even in our troughs in life. Cap, for your witty humor that contributes to the youthful nature of the classroom, despite your age. Mr. Colleen, for putting up with our hijinks in AP World while preparing us for our first AP test. Mr. Ng, for inspiring the route I want to take for my career. My coaches over the years, for being my teachers outside the classroom on the subjects of grit, spirit, and teamwork. Last but not least, I want to thank all the other teachers, staff, parents that have taught and raised the seniors for the past 4 years. You all built a new generation of young men and women who are eager to face the world. And I have to say, the future looks promising. But it is also important to look back on the memories of how we got to this moment. Freshman year was a fresh start as we met new friends and become adjusted to the changes of school. I hope I'm not the only one when I say that I got stomach aches when I went to school for the first month. It was unbelievable at the time that we had to attend school with the giants that are the seniors. During our first year, we made new friends from different middle schools as we bonded over the struggles of being the smallest fish in the pond. We were left to discover the quirks of the school environment, like the quad, the good bathrooms in G-Wing, and the jungle known as the boys' locker room. We had many experiences throughout the year, like panicking through our first tardy sweep and our trip to the Academy of Sciences, our first and last field trip of high school for most of us. Although the levels of anxiety and awkwardness can't be ignored, we can recount the fond memories that we blissfully created with our new friends, not knowing what was in store for the future. Sophomore year was more serious in academics and activities as we started to find our place in the community. With our first promotion in high school, our confidence grew immensely, but then broke as we struggled with the increased schoolwork and difficulty. We have to make sacrifices in order to suit our best interests, as we spent many sleepless nights finishing projects from procrastination, and personally, I was converted to a workaholic. Through perseverance, we were able to get to junior year, the time about thinking about our futures and colleges. SATs, ACTs, APs, CASP, or APUSH or anything with an acronym for that matter, were the main challenges of the year. It is the time the education system decided that we should grow up, as we have to adapt to the rapid changes. And change it did, as in an unforeseen twist, we switched to digital learning midway through the year. We have to stare at a screen 24/7 as our use of Zoom rose as quickly as senioritis hit us. We spent the following year cooped up at home as boredom became the norm and shared the frustration of not being able to hang out with friends, including the cancellation of senior traditions. As a student, I'll come in defense now by admitting that I actually missed school for all of its ups and downs. Despite the extra hardships, we gained the strength to continue and finish this year with a bang. But it wasn't only the personal growth and activities that made school enjoyable. It was you. I saved a special thank you for the class of 2021. I have met many wonderful people in this class and grew closer as the years went by. We have suffered through numerous trials and celebrated when we stood victorious. This memory was made by the seniors' blood, sweat, and tears, so we're practically like family now. Although I may not have known you personally, there are special people on this stage who feel the same way about you as I do to my special people from this school. But alas, this is goodbye for now. I'll miss you. However, the trials will not stop here. After leaving high school, we're on our own as we are the masters of our own destinies. Your near future will involve college, the military, jobs, or that crazy dream you had since elementary, like how I wanted to be a night guard, like in Night at the Museum. Regardless of our plans, we're building our path to personal success. No matter where the highway of life takes you, remember the path that you carved here. You accomplished the impossible by graduating without stepping a foot in the classroom for the past year and survived the hyped-up journey known as high school. When you look back on the random memories from the past 4 years, my only hope is you do one thing with them: reminisce. At this point, I know everyone is done with school and wants to get out of here with their diploma sooner, so if you weren't listening to this speech at all, I want to tell you one last thing. I know you will succeed in life. I know this because everyone here shares a trait that was not taught, but achieved. Remember this trait, and you'll go beyond the stars in this world. Remember that you'll forever be a warrior. Congratulations, class of 2021, and reminisce. And now, please welcome the valedictorian of the class of 2021, Kevin Yang.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the school board members, teachers, faculty, administration, family members, and most importantly, the class of 2021. We have done it through countless false fire alarms, now annual fire seasons, a pandemic we thought would have only lasted for 2 weeks, and a senior year in Zoom. We are here, gathered as a class for the first time in more than a year. However, none of us would be here if it was not for the unwavering support and guidance of our teachers. They have played crucial roles in our upbringing as warriors, and I would like to start off by thanking our wonderful teachers who have enabled us to discover and follow our passions. Ms. Wenzel, thank you for showing us the beauty of literature, for being our unofficial life counselor, and most importantly, teaching us to believe in ourselves. Ms. Sun, thank you for teaching us aspiring hackers how to code, regardless of how many system errors we run into. Mr. Wei, for your countless math puns that make class something to look forward to every day. Though we say you're not funny, your jokes has always made us smile one way or another. Cap, for being our impromptu interviewer for college and scholarships, as well as for helping me prepare this speech. Ms. Murrow, for making Spanish interesting with your vacation stories and dramatic acting. Mr. Ng, for always going above and beyond to share with us your passion for teaching and science. Ms. Clements and Ms. Chin, our favorite history teacher, partners in crime, for bringing us the joy of History Day. I would also like to give a special thank you to my counselor, Mr. Miranda, for helping me throughout my junior and senior years, as well as preparing me for college. I would also like to thank all the friends I've made throughout high school as well. Regardless of whether we have drifted or are currently best of friends, I will forever cherish the memories we have made. To all my classmates, even if we did not get to know each other, I enjoyed the time we spent together in the classroom. And finally, thank you to all the parents who supported us every step of the way through the highs and lows. We would not be here today without you. Thank you, Mom, and my dad who was watching from China. I wouldn't be who or where I am today without your support and your presence by my side. I know I don't say this enough, but I love you both. All of you, teachers, friends, classmates, and family, have been incredibly important to our success as the graduating class of 2021, and you all contributed to the blissful memories of high school that we will forever cherish. As our final day of high school comes to an end, we come across a new path. For many of us, this will be the first time we have complete control over the journey we choose to take. Just like each road is different, so too will be our journeys. Life is not a race towards the finish line of success. Regardless of your decision, whether you're continuing your education, serving your country, starting your career, or pursuing your passions, we are building our own roads. Most importantly, however, you will face hardships. No one wants to say it, but it has to be said. Life is not easy, and there will be times when we fail. If you're going to take anything away from here, it is knowing that failing during these times of hardship is okay. You will not be defined by these times, but rather what you do during those times. You must stay true to yourself. Push yourself to follow your passions. You must not give up. I remember as a kid, my dad told me a story that I would never forget, and I would like to share with you all today. He showed me a picture of a school report card of now Cambridge scientist Sir John Gurdon, who won the Nobel Prize in Physiology or Medicine in 2012 for his work in cell research. My immediate assumption was that I figured any academic who could win the Nobel Prize must have always been brilliant and hardworking. Yet, this was not the case for Gurdon, in which his school science report began with the word disastrous, and it only went downhill from there. His biology teacher remarked that he would have no chance of becoming a scientist, and that it would be a sheer waste of time for him and for those who would have to teach him. The underlying message is that you will face obstacles and the doubts of others in your life. However, the barriers that you face can be overcome if you rely on your perseverance and fortitude. As such, no matter how counterintuitive it may seem, you have to fail to succeed. Now ask yourself, what does success look like to you? How do you want to be remembered? While we may all have varying definitions, I do hope the following sticks with you. Success is not defined by your GPA nor the caliber of your school. Rather, it is built of a quality that searches for opportunities, that finds the light at the end of the tunnel. It's a quality that strives to truly impact society for the better. Such a quality is within all of us, and it is not taught but discovered. I've seen it in all of you. Despite the hardships caused by this pandemic, you have persevered. You have continued to spread positivity. You have shown what it takes to adapt in these difficult times. Because of that, we're all here today to celebrate our achievement. That, my friends, is succeeding. Remember that quality, and you will be well along your newly forged path. Congratulations again to the class of 2021. Our time together in high school may soon be over, but our journey has just begun. We will now play the Seasons of Love recording.
I don't normally get nervous before giving a speech, but following Kellen and Kevin's speeches, I'm nervous. It is such a pleasure to have you here today to celebrate the conclusion of your 4 years, and I just have to say that you look great. Good morning, class of 2021. I am honored to be standing before you on this day of celebration for completing 4 years of high school. As I thought about the words to say, I could not help but reflect on the school's mission and use it as a gauge for how we have done for your class. And here's South San Francisco High School's mission statement. South San Francisco High School will graduate resilient, empathetic, lifelong learners who will become productive and globally conscious citizens with useful skills to contribute to an ever-changing society. Resilient. We can check that box. The last 5 quarters, if nothing else, has required resiliency building for each of you. No one could have prepared any of you for what you have encountered since March 13th, 2019. As an adult who has been around education for 34 years, I found it hard to deal with the new normal that began last March. For 17 and 18-year-olds, I'm impressed by how you have all endured and been successful. Empathetic? Again, check. I cannot be more proud of how you have supported each other in times of challenge, both academic and emotional, this past year. Additionally, I could not be more impressed by how you have risen to support various issues that we have experienced in our community and society. Your caring towards social issues that we have all been challenged with is second to none. Thank you. Lifelong learners, unquestionable check. Each of you began the journey to this day 12 to 13 years ago. Walking across this stage is a testament to the lifelong learning that has occurred to this point. And it does not end here. No matter what the next chapters of your life look like, you are ready to continue the learning process that will lead to great success. Having stated all of this on behalf of the faculty and staff of South San Francisco High School, we are proud to send you off with the skills necessary to become, and the last part of that mission statement, productive, globally conscious citizens ready to contribute to our ever-changing society. In conclusion, I would like to reiterate a couple of thoughts from Kevin and Kellen's speech, or speeches. Kellen mentioned not being able to have done it alone. Strength always comes in numbers, and know that there are always others around to provide necessary support. He also made reference to memories. Hold on to the memories forever. Unlike some aspects of life, there are no do-overs for high school. Remember and cherish your time at South City and all those who have made impacts on your life. And Kevin referenced being thankful. Remember those who have aided you in getting to this stage on this day. A special thank you to all the family members here and elsewhere who have supported you on this journey. And finally, Kevin mentioned a new path. You are now ready for life beyond 400 B Street. Good luck on that new path that awaits you. You will leave this campus after today, but you will always be a warrior. For all of you, the faculty and staff of South San Francisco High School are thankful and blessed. Best of luck. And at this time, I would like to invite Mr. Ted O, Assistant Superintendent for Business Services, to the podium.
Hey, good morning, class of 2021. With the certification of the principal and the staff of South San Francisco High School, the members of the graduating class of 2021 have completed the requirements of the state of California and of the South San Francisco Unified School District for graduation from high school. With the authority invested in me by the Assistant Superintendent of South San Francisco Unified School District, I hereby authorize the issuance of diplomas of graduation to the members of the graduating class of South San Francisco High School. Thank you.
At this, does that mean I have to read my speech over again? No, okay. At this time, I would like to invite Narissa Jolene Santos, Maggie Kai, Angel Hernandez Lopez, and Julianne Renee Ray Santos to the stage as they will be calling out names of graduates.
And excuse me, and due to COVID, we won't be shaking hands today. So instead, we'll just be giving the diploma. All right, so for our first one, Bibian Huang. Daniela May Hernandez. Mariela Hernandez. Russell Huang. Jasmine Acosta Govea.
Isabel Charlene Abadeos. Kevin Yang. Kellen Chun Lam. Nicholas Huyn. Is it Yvette? Yvette Herta Gonzalez. Tiana Ko. Michaela Gabrielle Lapuz. Christina Lara. Claudia Ambriz. Julian Alvarado.
Mohammed Al-Sarraj. Angeline Aguilar. Bianca Aguiniga Pantoja. Andrew Lee. William Matthew Lorenzo. Leanne Louie. Juan Diego Luna Ledesma. Brandy Mabutas. Jake Bombs. And then Juan Ayala Maciel.
Alexander Avila. Frida Arguello. Vince Anuevo. Jasmine Marcel. Janelle Victoria Magpock. Vaughn Aiden Mariano. Natalia Martinez Niguez. Ashley Martinez Aleo. Jared Capuz. Andrew Cal. Viona Belisai. Kaylin Rain Frehiana Biascan. Right. Haley Meisenbach. Marvin Moe. Is it Mejia? Jose Molina Mejia. Jaime Moran. Michaela Bautista.
Esther Navarro. Mei Ling Chia. Andy Chachagua. Luis Saran Peralmares. Krista Sofia Castro. I'm going too fast. Emmanuel Carr. Angelica Ing. Ashley Erin Ing. Dylan Christopher Ong. Jerica Pena.
Maria Colon. Quinn Choi. Joanna Chow. Ariana Ching. Peña? Okay. David Peña Hernandez. Aiden Peralta. Jack Perrin. Oh, sorry. Isaac Ramirez. Matthew Dakanai. Right here. Joshua Ramirez.
Erwin Kananen. Livamar Costo. Maria Fernanda Correas. Kimberly Concepcion. John Hannah Rantisi. How do you say her last name? Antonio Reyes. Christian Rios Fontes. Nathaniel Fernandez Robles. Kevin Fernando Roman Alvarez. Eliza Enriquez Mangajas.
Elistian Mark Abdani. Hema Duran. Juan Diaz. Chrysamel Dancel. Kyle Rabilla. Jared Salambides. Kenneth Sampang. Sarah Sanchez. Angel or Angel? Okay. Daniel Angel Segura. Jamie Kiara Flick.
Michael Felix. Luis Felix. Charles Evans III. Rihanna Enriquez Mangajas. Brian Sembrano. Shanil Singh. Yoreli Solario. Mariana Seguro. Ramerald Samuel Toyorada.
William Gall. Kyle Garcia.
Kyle!
Marion Isaiah Fuller. Lorenzo Fragoso. Anastasia Fotu. Christopher C. Sarah Janine Unisa. Ulysses Viches Molina. Angel Rodriguez Oviedo. Yahira Gutierrez.
Cessa Gillian. Daniel Gonzalez Selza. Luisia Gonzalez. Brenda Gomez. Sophia Riley Gomez.
Julianne Renee Ray Santos. Maggie Kai. Narissa Jolene Santos. Angel Hernandez Lopez.
Will the class of 2021 please stand? And I invite each of you to move your tassel from the right side to the left side. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to present to you the graduating class of 2021.